about to lose this support, okay, from this channel. Now I'm just going to go here through the comment section and confirm that we are live right now. I see there are a lot of comments. Let me just confirm here in the comment section that I'm live. And yeah, make sure to smash up the like button, guys, on your way in. So you'll be helping me out insanely here with the channel. Right, okay, it seems like I am live. Yes. All right then, let me just go through the comment section. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, because what is Bitcoin going to do tomorrow? Is it going to pump? Is it going to dump? Now, we could see a little bit of more price action to the downside, in my opinion, but this is looking very, very bullish in my opinion. As you can see here, we are creating this lower high structure, as you can see, lower highs here, and also forming this inverse kind of head and shoulder, right? We might be forming the right shoulder here, and we could go down even to the $63,000, which would be perfect, okay, for this right shoulder formation. So let me just go through the comment section, guys. Happy Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday, is going to be interesting for Bitcoin. Gonna see what is going to happen. Let's try and find some trading opportunities. Hi Andy, thank you for the great job you're doing for us. Can you please have a look at Chiliz? Thanks, says Alex. Yes, for sure, I'll take a look at that. First like, says Andreas. Thank you very much. Hi, if you could take a look at Ravencoin, would much appreciate it. I think it's ready to shoot. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Ravencoin, Chiliz. BTC, please, for Mirza. Of course, yes, BTC pumped this week. I think so. I think so. BTC will be pumping. I do like this kind of price action that we're having right now. Now, there is a possibility that, yes, we are going to continue to the downside, but I do see the BTC price having a pretty decent pump, in my opinion, just because of this kind of price action that we're forming right now. Okay, so that is my take on Bitcoin between today and tomorrow. There's a possibility that we'll be breaking, these lower highs. Okay, forming this inverse head and shoulder, and there is a possibility, I think, in between today and tomorrow, like I said, that we are going to reach this target over here, which is around about that $67,000 range, all depending on where we're going to break out, of course. But yeah, around about that 67,000, just slightly above 67,000 should be the target of this potential breakout. Now, is this guaranteed it's going to happen? No, but it is a pattern that we could pay attention, okay, when we break this neckline over here and close a nice, strong, at least 4 hourly candle. Be careful with the wicks, guys, because this could easily break out, come back down. We know there's a huge amount of fake outs lately. And yeah, what you want to confirm a nice 4 hourly close, okay, above this, and any type of sideways action retracement could be good to enter a position, okay. We need confirmation. That's why we need these solid, strong 4 hourly candles. In this case, this is the 1 hourly chart, but I would like to see yeah, a 4 hourly candle for a confirmation breakout. Now RVN just broke out a symmetrical triangle and supported on it. I'm already long. Target is 38.5 cent. We'll be taking a look at Ravencoin for sure. Why not? Rune, Mina, hello, Jackie Wood. Right, hello everyone. The Fraser, hello Kevin, hello Matthew, Revanth, how are you doing? Christine, hello, happy Sunday. Stacy, Lil Kush, Carl, Armand, Andy, this time no super chat. My buying level is 63k. Is this enough to not buy in lower? Armand, don't worry. I think this is the thing, guys. I strongly believe, all right, let's take a look at this chart over here, that, okay, zoom out on 4 hourly at least, that this 60k range, okay, is going to hold very, very nicely. I do see this being a reaccumulation at the all-time highs. I don't see this as a double top. Could we have some volatility here to round about that 60k range? Yes, of course we can, but I don't see us dropping successfully below 59, 58k. Okay, coming down to hit that 53k levels. I don't see this happening for BTC when we are just staying for such a long time here. You know, slightly breaking all-time highs. Now the next breakout from the all-time highs, I want to see a pretty big leg up, because if we are going to slightly break all-time high, like I mentioned on my last live stream, it's going to be looking very, very similar as a distribution. All right, when you break all-time highs, you want to break and you want to go at least 10-15% to the upside, okay, and not just 2 or 3% and then have a massive dip after that, like what is happening right now. So the third attempt is super important to break these highs successfully, and I want to see the BTC price go at least to 75, almost at 80k levels potentially in the next coming weeks. If not, if this doesn't happen, well, I'll be pretty concerned in taking quite a lot of profits here if we have this kind of price action, okay, where we slightly break that $69,000 here all-time high. If we hit $72,000 and roll over back again, it's not going to be looking good, especially if we do get below this low over here that we are creating higher lows over here. So if we do this kind of price action, it's not going to be looking good. I'm going to plan to exit and probably maybe 20% on my portfolio, 25%, okay, and change it to USDC, because we could see a pretty decent correction after that kind of price action on the chart, something very similar to this distribution. Immediate short term, I think it's looking pretty bullish. Like I said, immediate short term, I see this as a potential inverse head and shoulder on the 1 hourly chart, okay. And on the Phoenix chart, we've got a little bit more of price action to the downside. But basically this is what I see for the BTC price in the next coming hours, in between today and tomorrow. Very, very possible. It's not guaranteed it's going to happen. We might continue to the downside. This is probably like a bear flag out of this dip, and then we're going to continue to the downside. And this is when I'm going to become very, very bullish if we do come back down to that 60k range. That are going to be another opportunity to buy up some more BTC at those levels. Right. Monday pump or dump? I do not know. I would say pump. Ashwin, thank you for the super chat. Okay, I'm starting to get some super chats, guys, and I'll go through Ravencoin, and also I'll go through Chiliz, Ravencoin and Chiliz. Guys, make sure to smash up that like button. Ashwin, thank you very much for the super chat. Right, 5x on dot at $45. Should I hodl or sell at a loss? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I would tell you what I would do. Okay, so let's just take a look at Polkadot. Okay, so if you entered at $45, I mean, we got two cases here for Polkadot. We either go a little bit sideways and continue to the upside right now, or there is a possibility that Polkadot can come down to that $40 range, okay? It might be 39, it might be 41, which is this major support level, okay? It's been a major resistance right over there. It's been also super strong resistance here. And as soon as we successfully broke above it, okay, you can see this nice daily candle. We were getting massively supported, okay? Look how many daily candles were just touching that $40 range and then got a massive bounce. Now we had a massive pump over here, breaking the highs. We just didn't manage, okay, to continue to the upside. We did a slightly double top right there. Now continue to the downside. Now what's happening right now, that we have broken this kind of trend line, okay, of these higher lows. So we'll be coming back down to retest potentially this area, which is the $40. Now there is a possibility that we could turn it over from this point or go sideways. But if we do come down here, I see this as the ultimate bottom, and I do see this as a very, very good buying opportunity for Polkadot, okay, because we are going to get heavily supported from this major resistance area that we had here in the past, and also we got these higher lows support trend line, okay. So it will be still looking very, very bullish if we hit that $40 range. Now, if I've got a trade at $45 here entered, if my liquidation price is at on a 5x, it might be what, about 32 or 35. Maybe I think 35, you're pretty safe. If your liquidation price is at 35, and if it does come lower, I'll probably add to my position, because I don't see Polkadot, okay, losing that $40 range, okay, because this is, you know, the first, this is clearly a first wave right over there. Second wave, the third wave, okay, being pretty larger than the first wave, as you can see. And now we are just correcting to like kind of the first wave, right? Where you should be getting very strongly supported. So this is why, in my opinion, it's going to be a very, very good buying opportunity, because we're going to start creating that fifth wave in the next coming weeks. Okay, so that's my take here on Polkadot. I think you are pretty safe if you are well above this trend line and below the $40, okay, stop loss. I think you're pretty safe if you are below these levels. Okay, so that's what I got for Polkadot. Thanks for the super chat. Right, let's take a look at Ravencoin and also Chiliz. Okay, I got the first comment. Okay, want me to take a look at Chiliz for sure. Let's take a look at Chiliz. Chiliz ticker symbol is CHZ. CHZ. Let's take a look at Chiliz, see what's going on. Right, this is the daily chart for Chiliz. Not much here to add. Not too much volume going on here. We are basically getting very, very nice support by this resistance. Okay, so this was the first wave that we created. We created here descending wedge, very nice. Started pumping, breaking this high that we created back in September. So from the low part, okay, we had this pump, we had a pretty massive correction here, sideways action. Now we've created kind of this third wave, right? Now we are consolidating here. I think that for Chiliz, there certainly has been a hype for Chiliz also the last couple of weeks with this massive pump. I'm not sure if there's enough power here on Chiliz, especially if BTC does have a decent correction and Ethereum. If there's going to be enough power for Chiliz, that would have been a great buy here already. So that is, you know, that's one of my main trading strategies. Like I showed you on many other charts, where you break the high, you break this high over here. Check out how we've had a massive breakout with pretty high volume. And we've bounced beautifully at that major range here, which is the resistance, turning it into support. So basically almost meeting the target of the highs. So you want, when you're almost going to hit the highs here, is where you want to take profits, because you do not know if you're going to create kind of a double top, or the volume is not going to be high enough for the price to actually hit the top and break it. So yeah, basically you enter here at this bounce and now you exit. Now what is happening right now for Chiliz is that, you know, we might be creating kind of a double top or a slightly lower high here, and we might just, the bulls might not have enough steam, and we are going to correct a little bit more. So yeah, mid long term I think Chiliz is going to do great. So yeah, basically we could correct a little bit more, but I think that this is going to be a very, very good support, the 43 cents. If you did not buy in here, well, you might be looking, get a little bit of volatility again, and then continue to the upside. It is possible, but this does look like it is getting ready in this consolidation for the next major leg up. Okay, just a quick overview on Chiliz. Let's take a look at Ravencoin. Is it RVN US dollar here? Said that we are in a symmetrical triangle. And what time frame? Symmetrical triangle, and we've broken out. Target 38.5 cents for Ravencoin. Okay, I guess you're talking about this massive, huge symmetrical triangle. Okay, let's just zoom out here on Ravencoin, and if you are talking about a symmetrical triangle and your target is 38 cents, is it possibly this over here? Potentially this is the symmetrical triangle that you are looking at and that we are breaking out right now. Very, very possible. It doesn't look too bad. So the potential target of this symmetrical triangle is the 38 cents, right? Something like that. Yeah, I can see your take. Yeah, very possible. It is very, very possible when you see these kind of huge symmetrical triangles. Yeah, maybe this is going to take a month or two. I do not know. But yeah, very, very possible that this is going to happen on Ravencoin. Yeah. ADA, please. When moon? Yes, I do not know when ADA is going to moon. Let's take a look at ADA. BTC dump. BTC is crashing. Yeah, BTC is having a little bit of a correction here. I think it's possible that we could go to the 63k range, 63.5, and still it'll be inside of this kind of potential inverse head and shoulder. Now, as soon as we start hitting, you know, slightly below the 63, okay, slightly below this low over here, then it's not going to be looking good. We should be coming down to 62.4. If we do come to 62.4, it's not going to be looking good for BTC. I think that, yeah, we might have another much extended leg down here to that 60k levels. But still, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad here. So, can you take a look at Solana and also ADA? Yes, let's take a look at ADA and let's take a look at Solana. Right, let's take a look. Yeah, stay cautious, guys, because there might be a little bit of volatility to the downside for the next few days. But we are, you know, zooming out here for BTC. If we go to the daily chart and you zoom out, you can see that we might be forming a massive consolidation around this range. And I mean, around this range is in between 60k and 69k, okay, where we might see just a little bit of volatility, pumps and dumps, okay, around this range. And I think this is just getting ready to break out properly, okay, reaccumulation to enter price discovery for BTC in the next coming weeks. So that's my take here. That's what I think is going to happen on BTC. Are we going to come down to 60k? Maybe not, guys. Remember, we have insane strong support here at that 63k levels. All right, very, very strong support. This is maybe going to hold in the next coming hours and days. Let's take a look. We might be dumping from here live on the live stream. But if we start consolidating, guys, and we see a few green candles here on the 1 hourly, okay, when we go down to 63.5 or so here on BTC, if we start going sideways and start printing some green candles here and red and green candles doing this kind of price action, it is going to be looking very, very bullish, okay? It'll be looking very, very good for a potential long trade, all right, to these levels, the 67k levels. Okay, where we're probably going to get a little bit of rejection, all right, because of this high, the all-time high that we created here back in 20th of October. Also got supported very nicely there. So I do see this kind of price action potentially in the coming hours between today and tomorrow, and we're going to get heavily rejected there. Very, very possible, guys. This is if we don't lose that 63k range. Right, enough BTC. BTC just dropping a little bit. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA, I am still sticking to ADA, guys, with my prediction here for the next coming months, weeks, months. It doesn't matter. I don't know the exact time, but I see this price action being a pretty solid bottom, okay, because something very similar to this price action that happened back in June and July, where we bottomed out like this. This is the same thing that's happening right now, okay? Not the same thing, but a very, very similar price action where you have from September to October, beginning of November right now, this nice kind of round formation. And there's nothing bearish about this, because when a chart looks bearish here in the case of ADA, your lower lows want to break successfully, and you want to try and get bounces at the lows that you've created as resistance and continue to the downside. As you can see here, the bears are losing steam, and you kind of start to create sideways lows and starting to almost print higher lows. We're still a little bit early, but because this one could have one more leg down. But overall, that is going to be a great buying opportunity if that happens, okay? That $1.80, $1.70 range could be a great buying zone. I think that would be the ultimate low bottom for ADA. And also, we got the fib extension from the low to the high, and this is where we are currently bouncing at. We just barely touched it. This is the $1.80 here for ADA, 62% golden pocket from the summer low to the high here in September. We've just corrected to that range, which is just usually it's a great buying opportunity to come back up and retest in the next coming weeks the all-time high. So this is what I got for ADA. We're talking about ADA every single live stream. I know that ADA has got a huge community. Let's take a look at Vechain, also Solana. Vechain retesting breakout, please Fantom. Okay, let's take a look at these ones. I got my trade here still opens quite underwater, but I'm planning to add to my positions. I think that we might not lose 60k, all depending on what happens in between today and tomorrow, what kind of price action we're going to have. I'll be exiting, I'll be adding to my position. I'll be letting you know in the Telegram group. But overall, I haven't changed anything here on my trade. Remember, Bybit has added a huge amount of cryptos, and now they've got a 4,100 bonus down below. Okay, you can get up to $4,100 worth of bonus. You can deposit and use only the bonus to trade with. Okay, this is on Bybit, up to $4,100 worth of bonus, guys. Now let's take a look. Chainlink wrecked. Oh, let's take a look at Chainlink as it had a pretty big dip. Let's take a look at Vechain first. Let's take a look at Vechain. Vechain is just holding by a thread from this major support. We should be getting a bounce from this range, but there's something here that I do not like on Vechain, and it looks like that we are forming a kind of head and shoulders here, right? It looks like it is a kind of head and shoulder right over here. Not looking too great. When you see this kind of price action, for some reason, you know, the bulls are not interested. They're not gaining steam here with this breakout from this very important support resistance level. Sorry, we do have a projected move here from this ascending triangle. So yeah, this is basically holding by a thread right now. If we start losing this support level, I think it's just going to be volatility. It's going to be this is not, in my opinion, a fake out. This is going to be more of a fake back in before we continue to the upside, maybe hitting that 14 cents, 13 cent range. Okay, it is possible that we might get some volatility at this support, below this support level, which is currently at the 15 cent level here for Vechain. Overall, still looking pretty bullish. We just had an excellent run up here for the last couple of weeks on Vechain. So yeah, sideways action, a little correction, a little bit of volatility to the downside. Very much expected, guys. Okay. But this is when you want to become bullish. You want to become bullish when you have, if we do have those aggressive dips here. This is when you want to become very bullish and step in a trade potentially. Let's take a look at Solana. What's going on with Solana? Okay, Solana. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly. I think it's pretty soon to say here, but yeah, Solana is just in a pretty massive consolidation. I think this major resistance for Solana should be holding very nicely as support. Okay, this resistance, there is a kind of cup and handle. It's not the most beautiful one, but you do see this consolidation, and you know, you retest 3 times the resistance, right? 1, 2, and then on the third one here, you break out when you do this kind of formation, right? So you broke out. You might see some volatility below that $220 major resistance that should be turning into support. So expect some volatility here, maybe hitting 200, 210. Okay, range approximately for Solana in the next coming days also, and we are potentially going to form a massive descending wedge. Still a little bit soon, in my opinion, to see if we are going to form a massive descending wedge, but it's not looking too bad. Okay, just a huge consolidation now, and this is when we want to become bullish, guys. When we see the next couple of dips, if we start going sideways, then we need to become very, very bullish as soon as we see this kind of price action on Solana. So this is what a quick look at Solana. This is what I got. Let's take a look at Chainlink also, and Rune. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Yes. But first, guys, let's all scroll down and smash up the like button, okay, all together. Let's get this stream to at least 200 likes, okay, in the next 5 minutes. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you guys for the insane support. Now, let's take a look at Chainlink. Super bullish on Chainlink, guys. Be careful with the trading. Be careful with the volatility. I did not trade this Chainlink breakout because I wanted to see a nice strong daily candle above this major resistance. Now, overall, Chainlink can come down to the $28 range, like we talked about on one of my latest live streams. We did have this very, very nice setup here, resistance at $36 resistance. We got these nice, beautiful higher lows. The demand is there for Chainlink. Yes, I mean, there's nothing bearish about this chart, okay? Nothing bearish here when you are having a very nice, healthy uptrend in this ascending triangle. We've just had an excellent run up, okay, for the last 10-15 days on Chainlink. Remember, we were trading here on the 15th of October, around about that $24 range, okay? And just after 10 days, you are already 15 days, approximately 14-15 days, you know, you are trading from $24 all the way up here to $37 just a couple of days ago. So yeah, eventually, yeah, it's absolutely natural to have that kind of cool off after you're seeing that nice uptrend, right? So yeah, we could correct to $28, and this is that would be a very good moment, in my opinion, guys. You want to try and get into the lowest levels possible for the next potential leg up here on Chainlink, not try and trade the breakout here. The only reason I would have traded this breakout if we would have had a nice strong daily candle, you know, closing well above $36-37, so maybe $39-40. If we do see the nice strong daily candle like this, then yes, that could give you confidence that you are going to hold this major resistance into support and bounce and consolidate from it before you continue to the upside. So yes, hey kind sir, can you please check FTM, says John. Yes, of course, thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look at Fantom. When Lambo, says Michael. Yeah, I do not know. We need to be patient. Need to be patient and expect some volatility to the downside. Very, very possible. So let's take a look at FTM. We got to be careful with these ones. Got to be careful. I mean, look at this chart over here. Fantom from September, it was trading back in August. It was trading, below 20 cents. So in 2-3 months, you know, we've pumped. Was it over 1,000? Yeah, over 2,000%. Okay, on Fantom since August. So yeah, I'm not sure. When you look at Elliott wave theory, and this one's gone pretty parabolic here, looking at the daily, you have, how many waves do you have on Elliott wave theory? Okay, there could be more waves, of course, but there will be a moment where those waves don't bounce, okay, at the resistance. It doesn't always work, and especially when you're at the very top of a trend. Now, possibly, Fantom possibly this time will have a kind of an ABC correction in the next coming days. Very, very possible. The reason why is because I've seen this before. We're at the very top. We're starting to create lower highs. And there is a possibility that we are creating a descending wedge. It's a little bit too soon to say. But, here basically on Fantom, you see you break out the resistance, you bounce as support. Now you've broken out from this one. Maybe this one is going to be that kind of ABC correction, right? Where you're going to see the price dip below this wave over here. So yeah, taking a look at Fantom, zooming in here on the 4 hourly. I mean, this range should be holding pretty nicely. Okay, but we might see some volatility on Fantom in the next coming days. Maybe a little bit of dip action here below the $2.50. Very, very possible. So, yeah. Can you take a look at Shark, please? Yes, of course. John, thank you for the super chat. Brandon, thank you for the super chat also. Let's take a look at Shaq. What is this crypto? Shaq, is that Shakita Inu? Is this Shakita Inu? I guess so. This is Shaq. We can take a look at the chart. Not going to go through the project. I guess it's just another meme coin. Shaq, the golden child of Shiba in Akita. Right. Yeah, it's just another meme coin. Let's take a look at Shaq here. We don't have any data on TradingView, so we cannot take a look here at Shaq. So I guess it's just another meme coin, all depending on the community, the marketing that they do. Yeah, this one could do well or not. Just by looking at this one, it is in a massive correction, you know, from the hype that it had here at the end of October. So, yeah. IoTEx, please, Andy. Let's see what IoTEx. Let's check out IoTEx. Right, IoTEx. Wow, this one. Oh yeah, I remember this one. We did talk about IoTEx right over here when we did have this massive pump, consolidation. This was hitting around about that 62% Fibonacci levels from the low to the high. Breakout beautifully with volume. Check out how volume here is so important. And you bounce here as support right over here. You have a massive pump again with this amount of volume. That's a great buying opportunity. We must have talked about this on the live streams. Okay, this is what I got. Now, what is happening for this crypto? We are potentially going to form a double top right over here. It's had a little bit of crazy bumpy action, and for the last week. So yeah, zooming in on the 1 hourly. Even though it is looking pretty bullish, the reason why is because you are still creating, you know, higher lows over here, right? So is it going to be like an ascending triangle? Potentially, it might be. If we do break this resistance on IoTEx with volume, then I expect this one to hold very nicely as support, because, you know, there is pretty high volume here to back up this major resistance. We've got 2 touches here, even 3 touches as resistance on the 1 hourly. So we should be holding very nicely as support before we continue to the upside if we do break out from here on IoTEx. Bull flag says own with. I do not know where that bull flag is, but a whale needed to buy more fuel for his yacht, holding my Ethereum. Yes. Saitama, please. We haven't got Saitama Inu on the chart, but yeah, I'm above 2x on my site, I think. Okay, on my Saitama. We haven't got much data here. On Saitama, on TradingView, but yeah, on CoinGecko, we can just take a look at Saitama here. It did have a really good pump. Now it's currently gone back down. So yeah, this one had an excellent pump. It went all the way to the 16 levels, 16, 17 levels. Okay, the last few days. And it's having that correction. If you take a look at the chart here on Saitama, it had a massive run up and then a massive dump. It's just the good thing about this one is that they are doing excellent marketing. They're going to get listed. They are trying to get listed on major exchanges. So yeah, who knows? I mean, I got this one to have a meme coin. Okay, I never had a meme coin. The same as NFTs. I don't own NFTs, but I am really interested in owning this NFT right over here, guys. Make sure to join the Discord group, okay, of the Crypto Bull Society. Follow them on Twitter and make sure to join the Discord group. The link is down below. This is going to be my first NFT that I am going to own if I do manage to catch one or catch a few. There's only going to be 7,777 unique bulls here. The designer is Gal Yosef. If you want to check him out, guys, Guy Yosef is the best 3D designer, okay, worldwide. Johnny, thank you for the super chat. Please check Ankr. Let's take a look at Ankr. I haven't taken a look at this crypto for ages, I think. Let's zoom out here on the daily. Right, what have we got here on Ankr? There's some old analysis that we were looking at here. Must have been on the logarithmic. Now on Ankr, it's looking pretty good. We did have a breakout here on Ankr. Well, Ankr did this double bottom right over here back in the summer, came back down, retested it. Now, quite a lot of volatility on Ankr, massive pump suddenly out of the nothing. Somebody might have just placed a market order and we had a massive pump with huge amount of volume. I think we're just consolidating at this major resistance range. Should be holding as support very nicely. Looking pretty healthy. There's nothing bearish about this chart. We are creating nice healthy higher lows. Most bearish case scenario here for Ankr would be coming down to that 9-cent level. This is if we do lose this resistance, because we have had a massive pump with volume. It's very likely, and if we take this box all the way back here, the reason why we did bounce here is because it's a major level of support, right? It's been a major level of support right there, major level resistance. Now we are broken out of here and we're just consolidating on top of this resistance. Now, worst case scenario, because it's crypto, we've got volatility, you might have, that dip to that range and then break it out, okay, to get all of those super leverage positions out. When we dip, guys, this is the moment you want to step in. You want to exit potentially at the top here because you don't know if you're going to have a rollover. Right, so trying to get into the lowest position possible. So if we do have those dips, guys, do not panic. It is very likely going to be a very good buying opportunity. Viral for life, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Can you check out Kawaii Islands token QWT? I got the token tip from Ray Santos Crypto. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I think we probably don't have any data on this. Kawaii Islands. I think this must be is it an NFT gaming project? So let me just take a look at the website, and then we're going to take a look at the charts. Okay, see if we've got any chart data. Build your own business on chain and grow your creativity. So is it like a gaming world? Maybe not metaverse, but NFT gaming project, partners and investors. Okay, seeing them capital here as investor. Our21 capital, which is X21 also. This might look pretty good. Let's check out the price action here that's happened for, okay, it's only been launched not long ago. So we're probably not going to have any data on this cryptocurrency. So let's take a look. QKWT. Yeah, we don't have any data of this crypto. Thank you for the super chat, but yeah, but we're trying to do mainly technical analysis here on the live streams. But I think it looks a pretty decent project. Potentially it's up 50% today. So there is definitely a kind of a hype behind this token, this crypto gaming project. So play now. So I think they must be live. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, gaming projects are really good. There will be continue to be hype, and a lot of people start coming in. So if it does look pretty legit, looks pretty good, I mean, why not? I think it might be looking good. Join the Telegram group, and I'll you can tag me, because I will do. I usually take a look at these projects after the live streams for a while and do a little bit of research, and then you can tag me on the Telegram group. I can give you my opinion and talk about the actual project. Thank you for the super chat. Sweet Lord, thank you for the 449 with no question. Thank you. Gianni, Coty, please. Andy, let's take a look at Coty. Thank you for the super chat. Let's take a look at Coty. What's going on with Coty? Yeah, nothing has changed much here for Coty. The only thing that I do not like here from Coty is this potential double top right there, right? So that is the only thing I don't like from Coty, this kind of double top. But I do know that Coty has a very strong resistance area here that should be holding very nicely as support, which is that 48-cent level. I know it's super boring. This is, this price action is scary, but this is this is how crypto works. They need to make you scared. Okay, we might dip there below that 46 cent range. Okay, a little bit of volatility here. We actually wicked down to 42 cents, but came straight back up. Okay, so be careful. But this is supposedly this should be a buying opportunity at 48 cent level. The reason why is because it's been such a strong resistance range that we've taken so long to break, and we finally broke it, and we're just getting a solid consolidation here at this support of 48 cents. 48 cent level should be holding nicely. Volatility below 48 cents, yes, expect maybe some kind of volatility, so be careful with leverage trading. You can get liquidated with these kind of cryptos, these tokens. So that's what I got for Coty. Thank you very much for the super chat. Cream Coin, let's take a look at Cream Coin. Why not? I think Coty cannot be traded on Bybit. They haven't added, I think, did they add Coty? No, they didn't. But they've added a bunch of cryptos here on Bybit. You get the best bonus down below, guys. It's up to $4,100 worth of bonus. All depending on what you deposit, you need to follow the steps, okay, when you sign up with a link in the description for Bybit. For experienced traders, the good thing, you can deposit, and get that bonus, and you can trade with the bonus only, all right? I've got full tutorial Bybit. And also, PrimeXBT, I use this one for day trading, not doing any day trading right now. On the weekend, I will start with my day trading activity. PrimeXBT is my favorite because you can trade gold, you can trade Dow Jones, S&P, you got cryptos, you got Forex, and you're using Bitcoin as collateral. So every trade that you win by, trading these different assets, you are gaining with Bitcoin, not with dollars. You can also choose USDT or USDC if you wish. But you get 50% added to your deposit. This is the good thing about PrimeXBT. I've got a full tutorial down below. The bonus is only to add to your buying power. You cannot withdraw the bonus. You can withdraw all of the gains that you make with the bonus, of course. It's add to your margin, okay? So you have more buying power. Full tutorial down below on PrimeXBT, guys. I'm getting a small commission. You're helping out the channel this way also. Algorand. Let's take a look at Algorand straight away, and also Cream. Okay, let's take a look at Cream, see what's going on Cream USD. Right, wow. Oh wow, what's happened to this one? This one's had a pretty nasty correction here for the last couple of days, for the last few days. Since the end of October, went from $150 all the way down to $54. This one's had a very nasty dip. Cream Finance, right? Let me just take a look here. yeah, this one's not looking too good. On the chart, it is not looking good. Let's take a look at another one, another chart over here somewhere. We haven't got much price data, but it's having a pretty nasty correction. We are starting to lose higher lows right over there, as you can see. Very choppy chart, you know, not too much data here, but not looking too great. Not looking too great. We're starting to lose here these higher lows a little bit, starting to break supports and you know, turning them into resistance. The cream chart is not looking overall too good. Let's take a look at Algorand straight away, because Algorand, I'm extremely bullish on Algorand, but yeah, there's just going to be a lot of volatility here. Algorand trying to break the resistance, coming back down, getting rejected. There is a little bit of red volume here. I think this is just the warm-up, guys. This is just to get scared, people scared before we start pumping here from this resistance. We had two breakouts here that have been fake outs on Algorand. If you take a look at the daily, just massive wicks from this major resistance consolidation, okay, right over here, as you can see on Algorand. Right, we've got, you know, a lot of wicks here, a lot of wicks there, you know. If you take a look, it is a major level, and this is what's happening right over here. We did have one attempt here on breaking out. It was looking very good. I'm still in my Algorand trade. I did enter a trade at 196. 196. I'm slightly in a loss here on my Algorand trade. But overall, it's looking pretty bullish. Okay, Algorand, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's you know, when I see this kind of action where you have a one fake out, you have two fake outs, this is a clear sign that we are trying to break the resistance and continue to the upside, right? It is a clear sign that there is demand and we want to push to higher levels. We just seen a little bit of volatility here, come back down. We are still very healthy in this higher low structure. As you can see, consistently we could come down easily to the $1.85, $1.80 range and still looking pretty bullish, because we'll be still above all of these higher lows, as you can see here on the chart. So this is what I got for Algorand. You know, I think it's just going to have a little bit of volatility here to the downside. We've talked about this before we continue going up. If we start losing this support, now yes, it won't be looking too good, but Algorand has got the 160, 170 range being such a strong resistance in the past and strong support right over here. It's very unlikely that we will be dipping below this range, in my opinion. We're just a nice solid consolidation after breaking the highs here, right? Broken these highs, support, long consolidation before we continue to the upside, very likely. Hey Infogram, how you doing? Right, let's take ADA. I've taken a look at ADA already, but to keep it pretty simple, I know there's a huge ADA community. I don't mind looking at these cryptos again, because I know a lot of people they have a huge community. ADA, XRP. Now on ADA, keeping it pretty simple, I know a lot of the viewers here have checked out ADA already. Now I see this price action very similar to this one, okay? This price action very similar to this one over here, where you have a massive pump over here. As you can see, we are correcting to that golden pocket range, which is the $1.80. So we still could have $1.80, $1.70 here, and continue to the upside if we don't go sideways and to the upside from where we're currently at. Okay, so this is just a quick look at ADA. Right, BTC, please. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as I said, it's not looking too bad. I think that this level could hold. Okay, and what level am I talking about? I'm talking about the $63,000 range, because it's been such a strong resistance right over there. As you can see, We did successfully break out. Now we're just having those scary retesters, okay? Now there is a possibility that this won't hold, and you know, I see us maybe retesting the 60k range, which should be holding very, very nicely. The reason why 60k area, this is counting 59, 61k, plus minus $1,000 because of that volatility, is because of the VPVR massive volume at this range, okay? If we zoom out here, this is on the 4 hourly, zoom out here, as you can see, the we are creating a huge amount of volume where we're currently at right now on the VPVR. This mountain over here was not created, okay, when I was doing the analysis. So all of this volume, a lot of volume traded around this range right now. Every time we do have a lot of price action sideways, you start creating VPVR, and you know, a lot of volume traded at that range. And if you are going sideways and you are creating a lot of volume like this, yeah, I think this is indicating me that this is kind of an accumulation area. So the reason why I think 60k is going to hold nicely is because we have this mountain of volume profile. You know, this is where we have, as you can see, there is a little bit of a gap in between this range, and where this mountain starts is that 60k area, 60k, 59k range. So there is a possibility we go down there, but in my opinion, this, instead of being a huge correction down to 54k levels, it's going to be a sideways correction, right? A kind of a massive bull flag before we continue to the upside. Sushi, let's take a look at Sushi. Guys, I am losing my voice. Let's take a look at Sushi. Sushi is holding by a thread right now, but it is still looking pretty good. Sushi is still looking pretty good. I think by looking at this chart, that $9.50, yeah, $9.50 range should be holding very, very nicely. We might, you know, there's been a strong resistance and support level, as you can see here on the daily. Now we did have a massive pump there, consolidation. Now we're still in this uptrend, right? And we're currently just sitting at the support. So the reason why I think that this level should be holding nicely before we start pumping hard is because it's been a strong resistance and support level, also supported here very, very nicely. Printing higher lows. We might see slight volatility below $10 before we continue to the upside. Okay, so all of these dips are going to be buying opportunities in my opinion, because I see Sushi a very good project, also going to be pumping in the next coming weeks. Total crypto market cap is super important, guys. The total crypto market cap. Fantom has been checked out. I think I checked Fantom about 10-15 minutes ago. Let's take a look at the total crypto market cap, guys, because there is a situation here that you need to be aware of, okay? And this is the total crypto market cap going from the 2.77 trillion where we're currently trading right now, down all the way here to the 2.45 trillion, 2.4 trillion. Okay, that is a 200 billion loss if we have that correction, and that we're going to see that you know, BTC potentially hitting 60k, 59k. A lot of the altcoins having 20% corrections or 25%, or who knows. But overall, if this happens, it is going to be a great buying opportunity. Okay, be careful with over leverage, because this is very, very possible. Now, is it going to happen? Maybe not. We might going to go sideways on the total crypto market cap and continue to the upside. Overall, we got a target here, guys, but we're not going to go up in a straight line. As you can see, that we've got the target here from this cupping handle on the total crypto market cap, and we've had an excellent run up for the last few weeks. We might see a correction here to retest the resistance, and this $200 billion drop, okay? If you suddenly get 200 billion out of the crypto market, Bitcoin's going to be affected. We might see Bitcoin falling $3,000-$4,000 easily, or 5,000. A lot of cryptos, such as Ethereum and the rest of them, you know, falling 10%, 15%. Very, very possible if this happens. But I expect this holding super, super nicely as support. You're also getting support from this massive uptrend from these higher lows. So there is a possibility that we might have that dip. But if it happens, it's just going to be a great buying opportunity, because I see us having a massive bounce here on the total crypto market cap and continue to the upside. Very, very likely, guys. Guys, I'm losing my voice here. I think I'm going to finish the stream early. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, I think, Monday. Definitely going to do the updates, Monday updates, videos in the morning. I try to do live streams in the afternoon, not every day, but I do try and do at least 3-4 live streams per week, guys. So make sure to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out Bitcoinsensus website, because here we have the latest news and technical analysis. Bitcoinsensus, we are a team, okay? We've got Twitter, we got the website, YouTube. Natalie has got the other YouTube channel. It's just for trading, education, and crypto for news and everything. I had someone asking in the comment section. Guys, I am losing my voice, so I'm going to end the live stream very soon right now. And yeah, guys, thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more analysis. Be careful with BTC, okay? BTC is the most important. Overall, if BTC does have a massive drop, altcoins will get hit, even though they look very, very bullish. Okay, so let's take a look here at BTC just before we close this and finish the stream. Make sure to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing videos every single day, and also a lot of live streams. This is all for newcomers, okay, over here. Now, yeah, this is what I can see on BTC. A very strong support level. If we do lose that 63k range, okay, I think it might be holding very, very nicely. We are getting several bounces here at this range. If we do lose it, we could come down to that 60k area, all right, in the next coming hours, potentially. But there is also the possibility, looking at the 1 hourly, that we are forming this kind of inverse head and shoulders, all right over there. It's not looking too bad here on the chart. Guys, thank you very much. Make sure to smash up the like button, and I will see you in the next one.